So listen. Make me cackle.
I don't know why you try to separate yourself from being a lesbian when you
I'm
sleep
with
with a whole girl.
I do, but I'm not a lesbian.
The cancel culture has canceled somebody else on social media. You embarrass me so much when we talk, like if we out in public and you be like, Ty. They have outlived In Living Color, Mad TV, all that.
How's your week been, sweet?
My weekend was excelente. I didn't ask you to follow me. I'm not asking you to comment. I'm not even asking you to like my pictures. But yet and still, here we are. We gotta hurry up and get finished this podcast so we can go get another bottle.
So listen.
It looks like it's just us today. It's just us doing a podcast today. And we're at the house.
I know.
How it was supposed to be in the beginning.
I know. Now, are you recording?
I am, but we can cut it. We don't have to keep this part.
I mean, we can keep it. That's how we normally started out anyway. So why would you take it away? I was just asking. Because I was sipping a drink.
Oh, okay. What you drinking on?
Amsterdam is pink lemonade. It says it's new on the label with a little pineapple juice.
I think it is new because it put you on your ass a couple nights ago. So it's kind of like it almost like the reaction that you had to it is kind of like you're a first time drinker.
Girl, I know, because I can't even say I'm not a drinker anymore. I need to calm down.
Poor thing. What's wrong with it?
I don't know. I don't know. But it is depending on alcohol too much.
I don't think so. I don't think you are.
Oh, well, that's true. My perspective is different.
So you feel like you're starting to drink too much?
I am. I am. It's crazy.
What's drinking too much? Because you don't. How do you think you drink too much, baby?
Because I want to go and buy it. And normally, well, before I was like, whatever. So I think that's just for me. That's what it with me as far as from used to until now.
But I think wanting to buy it and actually buying it are two different things.
But I buy it too. Okay, I'm gonna have to move it.
Give me my drink.
Cause you got everything on my side. Your side looks a little empty.
Because on my side is where all the technology is happening, and I don't want nothing to spill over.
Okay.
But we starting the podcast on a different day because we had some issues with the computer. So now we finally back up and running. We can start back recording like on our typical schedule.
Right.
So we haven't really went through a week to give out our highlight.
I know. What have you done this week then? How's your week been, sweet?
My weekend was excelente.
Okay, what's up?
I had several shows.
Okay.
Yeah, Friday I went to go see Joey Diaz at the Majestic Theater in downtown Dallas, and it was tremendous.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I felt like it was because you didn't bring your ass home.
Well, I came home. What you talking about?
No, I'm just playing. You went to the little spot
to open mic.
Yeah.
I came home before 1 o'clock Friday, so I did pretty good.
Yay. You see how amused I am?
Yeah. Yay. But man, I went to go see Joey Diaz Friday. He's a vet in the game. I think he's been doing comedy for like maybe 30 something years.
Oh, wow.
He's been doing comedy for a long time, long enough for me to take notes. And I realized that I got to improve on my storytelling.
Okay.
I got to get more descriptive. I got to get these stories out there and take people on a journey, because that's what he was doing.
Right. And I told you that before. I think everybody loves a good story, a little background, a little plot, and then boom, the details, then boom, hit me with the funny.
Okay.
Make me cackle.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's cackle.
I'm gonna try to start doing that, because I have more gigs coming up this weekend.
That's
like I said, Friday I went to go see Joey Diaz. Saturday I headlined my first time headlining a comedy festival.
Oh wow, yeah.
So I headlined the Plano Comedy Festival in Plano, Texas.
All right, woo!
Yep. So that was pretty cool. I had a fun time out there, and then Sunday I had a matinee show. So I'm crossing out a whole bunch of firsts.
Yeah, comedy matinee.
Yeah, at 4 o'clock.
That's different.
Tell
us about that. What's up with that?
I'm not sure why they had it at 4:00, but it was cool because inside the showroom you couldn't tell that it was day or night. It was so dark in there.
Right.
It still gave off that vibe that she was
Right.
at the club at night.
Okay. Where did you perform at?
At the Dallas Hyenas.
Okay.
With Poppy
Okay.
and Sandra Valls.
Okay. Are these tenured comedians?
Yeah, they
or?
are.
Okay.
They are. Sandra, she's a road comic, and I think Poppy's a touring comic too. And she travels with the Queer Queens of Comedy. That's her thing.
So was it a whole bunch of lesbians in there?
Oh, it was rampant. It was running rampant with lesbos. Our people was in there hot and ready.
Girl, you know I'm still with that hour child, cause I only like one girl.
I don't know why you try to separate yourself from being a lesbian when you
I'm
sleep with a whole girl.
I do, but I'm not a lesbian.
What are you?
I just like one girl.
So you bisexual?
I just like one girl. I don't like other bitches. If this was not to work out, you would not see me with another woman.
Okay, but you be saying that like it make you better than anybody else.
No. I'm not saying like you make me better. I'm saying I think it's weird because I still do not qualify myself as bisexual because I don't like other women.
But you have sex with one girl, so that excludes you from not being a bisexual.
I'm sorry, that's just not how I feel, but you know.
It's the truth.
That's not how I feel, sis.
Okay, but you love a woman. You're in a full relationship with a woman. We going on 7 years, and you still in denial.
It's not denial, sis. It's I am what I am, and I'm not a lesbian.
Okay, I'm gonna let you have it. I'm gonna let you make it. If you say you're not a lesbian, you're not a lesbian. So okay, so if you're not a lesbian, that means we're not in a relationship.
We are in a relationship. Girl, I jump over this damn table on you. Girl, I don't have time, girl. You want me to say that so you can go out and be a hey.
That's not true. I just want you to understand how it's kind of flawed for you to say that, and how it's room for me to do whatever if you're not in a relationship.
Girl, you can go ahead and make room and do for whatever you gonna do for you, because that means I will be in a whole apartment by myself with a Lulu.
Okay, you know
That's
what?
it.
I don't have time because I want to continue to stay around and stick with Lulu and be with you. So therefore, we can end this discussion. I don't know how we got on this, and I'm talking about my comedy shows.
I think because I don't know, something that happened with those lesbians. Those tenured lesbians.
Those tenured lesbos.
No, but I am glad you had a great weekend. Anything else that pop up after that matinee show?
No, that was it. That was everything, man.
Okay.
Had a good show. What about you? What you been up to?
Nothing. Just same old. What they say, same shit, different day. Just working and being the awesomely wonderful person that I am.
Yes,
Rita
that you are.
Mm-hmm.
That you are.
So yeah, I just been kicking it with you. That's it.
You haven't been kicking it with me because I had 3 shows this week. Well, I had 2 shows this weekend, and I didn't see your face in the place.
Oh well,
so you ain't been kicking it with me.
That was just I've been kicking it with you at the house. How about that?
Okay, there it is. There it went. We gotta hurry up and get finished this podcast so we can go get another bottle.
I don't have now. Oh my God, you are so crazy.
On a Monday, I
was
said it.
Like what?
On a Monday, I said it.
She's lit.
We always have these discussions. So, Cherie and I,
could you cut yourself off?
I know I'm about to go into detail.
Okay.
So, Cherie and I, we have been talking about going on a social media fast. What?
Why it's not even a fast.
Well, okay. Well, Cherie and I, we've been talking about, taking a break from social media. Not a fast, not a spiritual fast or anything like that, but just taking a break from social media just to get back to, taking care of ourselves and, you know what I'm saying? Just taking care of the things that we want to do in our lives and focus on the stuff that we're trying to do.
We're not supposed to announce it, but go ahead. We do. We want to take care of the soul, the spirit, and mind.
So I said all that to say basically that the cancel culture has canceled somebody else on social media.
You did not say all that to say
I
that.
really did.
Really?
Yeah, but you wouldn't let me finish, so.
You, girl. Go ahead. Go ahead, sis.
Oh, okay, but anyway, so yeah, the cancel culture has canceled somebody else, Ree Davis.
Oh wow, who they canceling now?
Shane Gillis.
I don't think I've ever heard of him.
Girl, because he was a new addition to new addition. He was a new addition to SNL. They hired on 3 new people, 3 new castmates or whatever.
Okay.
And Shane Gillis, I don't know how or who found this.
What they find?
He made some racist and homophobic comments on his podcast back in September 2018.
Okay.
How somehow it resurfaced on Twitter. People start retweeting it, start sharing it, giving their hot takes, giving their opinions.
Hell.
So now SNL, they canned him already before he even stepped foot in the door.
Oh my God, I'm not surprised. This culture is cancel everybody. You cannot say anything in jest. You cannot make a mistake. You must be perfect and not homophobic and not have anything else to say about another race, because we will cancel your ass quick.
That's basically how it is now.
Yeah, so maybe I'll be canceled, once they go back and I said I wasn't a lesbian. So I'll be canceled before I'm even starting in the industry, the entertainment industry. I think that's ridiculous. I mean, even if he is, his comments are bigotry or were, considered bigotry, people can change their mind. And even if he doesn't, is that affecting you? Is that personally affecting your pockets, your mental state, your spiritual state at SNL? Was that personally, affecting them? I don't think the brother should have lost. Well, the man should have lost his job. Maybe just see how it go their first, run or whatever, first season, first couple of episodes, or however you guys do it in TV. And then, but I don't think, you have a job. Oh, no, you don't. I don't think that was right at all, because we depend on, to take care of our families with our jobs.
Exactly. It's tough because I get why he said some of the things that he said.
So you listen to the pod?
I just saw the clip.
Okay.
And that's the thing. People judge off that one clip. Comedians, they reach all day, every day, trying to be funny, trying to say any and everything to be funny, even if it's hacky. No, it's not right to be racist and homophobic.
Right.
But sometimes as a comedian, you're not even thinking about being racist or homophobic. You're thinking about being funny.
Right.
So sometimes when comedians get in a not in a habit, but if a comedian is just going on a rant and just trying to reach and find the funny, first of all, it was on a podcast. It don't look like they had notes.
Right.
Look like they was just talking.
Right, like we are now.
Yeah. And it was just a small clip of something that he said. It's messed up what he said, but it isn't anything that hasn't already been said.
Okay, so what did he actually say? Because I did my research. The only thing that I didn't do, I didn't go back to pull up what he said.
We're going to play a clip on what he said.
Damn, Chinatown's fucking nuts.
It's crazy, dude.
It is full fucking China. It's a fucking Chinese down there.
I wonder how that started. They just built one fucked up looking building and people were like, all right, no one said anything.
Let the fucking chinks live there, huh?
Well, they built these fucking huge Shanghai houses. The first one must have infuriated everyone. They were like,
I'd piss
what
now.
the
I go
fuck?
down there, I'm like, what are you guys doing here? Get these ducks out of that window.
You know what? Yeah, true. Also, I'm always like, how can there be so many fucking restaurants down here?
All rest. Well, because
you go in, there's like one person eating ever.
fat white idiots like me are down there sucking down neuters.
I hate China. I hate the food at Chinatown. Sucks.
Chinese
food's a very dishonest cuisine.
I don't even want to think about it.
They invented a fucking chemical to put in their food to make it delicious, dude.
It is.
They made MSG.
Good for them.
It's a dishonest food, dude. There's nothing to it. It's shitty meat, a chemical they made up to fuck your body up, and neuters.
The neuters are fucking
cheapest thing in the world.
We got
chemical.
Yeah, so basically that's what he said.
Okay. I mean, again, like I guess this kind of goes back to the last podcast we just dropped. You thought it. Not you necessarily, but you might have thought that, or said that even to yourself about your Asian family or friend or whatever. I mean, come on. Yeah. But, at the same time, somebody probably going to hear this, in 5 years and drag me. Well, did you feel that way when they were hanging blacks?
Yeah.
So we all have thought something stereotypical and racist. And not to say it's right to put it out there and say it, but if he's a comedian and since he's a comedian and that's his opinion, it could just be a trash opinion, his trash feelings and let it be. But again, I don't think he I don't know, because now I'm gonna feel like a hypocrite, because when Roseanne was saying the things that she said, I was so happy when Roseanne was canceled. Maybe because she's rich and I ain't got no check like that yet. So I don't know.
Yeah, a lot of people were saying they don't see. They're saying, yeah, he's a comedian, and they're saying that he should get a pass. And the people that were basically going against what he was saying was like, if you a comedian, it should be something with some substance said behind what you're saying, and not just something racist.
Right.
Or bigoted.
Right.
But it's not as if he was on stage.
Right.
He was in a setting where he felt comfortable, and he's on a podcast.
Looked like they was at the house.
Yeah, looked like they were at home.
Right.
He's on a podcast. He's just talking. He's just rambling. If he wasn't to make fun of Asian people, the way they say noodles, although I've never heard an Asian people put an R in noodles.
They actually just say noodles.
Yeah.
And I think the difference that I might have seen, they leave the S off.
Yeah. Like I've never heard them put an R in noodles.
Right.
So I don't get why he may have thought that was funny, but at the same time, I don't know where he live in California,
right.
wherever he is.
Right.
It, they were talking about Chinatown.
Right.
So is Chinatown in New York?
I think I think it's actually in California.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
well, wherever he is, they are basically talking about Chinatown, how they build one restaurant, then out of nowhere you have 1,000 restaurants, and then they went on to talk about the restaurants or whatever. Yeah. So it's just I didn't think it was funny,
right.
But at the same time I get it.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a comedian. I don't know.
Right. No, but I think you're right. I think it is in New York, only because my Googling wants to come out too. But yeah, I think it's not New York and LA, but I mean California, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, we all have thought, like I said, something racist or stereotypical. Like you said, it wasn't necessarily funny, but he wasn't on stage. And does that take away from you guys as creative beings when you are on stage and you say something stereotypical? Because I've heard all races and nationality comedians say something like that, or not necessarily like that, but about another race.
I have too, and I've also thought, like, okay, if it's true, is it really racist if it's true?
Right.
Because I mean, I talk about white people sometime on stage.
I know, when you put your hair behind your ear.
Yeah, and I do the accent and everything sometimes,
Right.
but I'm not being racist. I'm just talking about what I see on TV.
You're actually racist, and those white liberal feminist women will be hunting you in 5 to 10 years.
I pray to God not, because God know I ain't coming from no malicious place.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if it's true, is it really racist? Like, I'm not gonna lie. I've seen some white people say things about black people. I knew it was true, but I was mad that they said it.
I'm part of the cancel culture, and bitch, one more, you're canceled.
One more, bitch, and I'm canceling you. I'm starting a thread.
Right. I think it's only offensive to us if another race says it, to an extent. Then we're offended. Then it's, why are you saying that? You're not black.
Right.
Just like the N-word. People you're not black, don't say it. But it's meant to be offensive.
Right.
We made it into you my nigga, that's what's up. But no, bitch, it's really offensive.
Like, for real. And then like when white people talk about how black people talk loud on the phone, or how we loud in general, it burns me up on the inside. I'd be like, but it's true.
I know, because sometimes I talk so loud to you, like when I was talking to you in Salada. You was like, baby, why you loud talking to me?
Oh my God, you embarrass me so much. You embarrass me so much when we talk, like if we out in public and you be like, Ty. I be like, why is she screaming? I'm just on the opposite
Girl,
of her.
I be looking for you in Walmart.
You do? Why do you do that, baby?
Girl, I don't know. I do that to my mama too. It's so weird, because we were in Ross. I walked through the door. I didn't see her like in 2-3 minutes, let's say, of like the first walk through or look through.
Right.
And girl, after a while, I was like, Mama. And that's just what it was. And then my mama, being my mama,
with her loud country self,
she said, "Here I am."
Oh Lord.
So she knew.
So both of y'all just a ghetto ass mess in Walmart.
No, it was in Ross.
Well, in Ross.
So my mom knows her child when she calls.
Girl. So both of y'all just a ghetto mess. And see, and it's true.
Yeah. I don't know if it's ghetto or is it it's country.
It's just country.
Country.
That's all it is.
Just, mama.
Yeah.
Then I hit
just
you
country
with,
as hell.
or if she close enough but I can't feel her presence, I'll be baby, ta-ta.
What is that about? Please explain, because I've always wanted to ask you. Now that I got you on the spot, I can handle you how I want to.
I don't know. I just think I want to know where y'all at. I'm trying to show you something. This is on sale.
That is so big and nasty, and I think you know it is.
And it is, and I've been doing it since I was little, girl. That's why it's so funny.
Oh Lord. So yeah, that's just so weird.
Yeah.
So
that's what it is. It's just that we don't like when other races say it for anybody. We don't like when other races say it. So now I'm offended. Now I'm going to cancel you, and now you don't have a job. Well, you don't have that job. And that's just it. Deal with it.
But that's the thing. I guess I don't like it, but I'm also not so offended to the point where I want to cancel you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. And that's your right. That's your opinion. I guess, like I said, I don't want to be a hypocrite, so I'm just going to kind of play devil's advocate, and I'm going to be centered when it comes to it, because it just depends on what you say, and I guess how you say it. When we did, listen to it, it just sounded like it was just him and his friend mic'd up and talking.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, hey, don't eat that food and blah blah blah.
Right.
It was. I mean,
like he didn't go all in like we know racists really can.
It can, yeah. Racism
like
can go
we
in.
know they can go all in. We know how far they can take it.
Yeah, because we done cut deep too. But you really can cut deep when it's another race. You can cut deep. You can be really really offensive. But I don't think he did. And I think he maybe held back. Him and the other guy, they held back because it was a podcast and I know that it would air,
right?
And or come out one day, but I don't think it was a come out, oh, they're going to cancel me, but just people hear it. Yeah. And now all you have to do is say something offensive, and then it's on, put the sound bites on Twitter.
That's all you have to do.
Put them on Twitter. You don't even need the whole interview, and then that's it. You don't work at Bank of America anymore.
You're not collecting deposits, bitch.
We can't have those kind of people work here.
Get out of here.
Take that shit to Chase. I just said that because Chase be so funny.
You're acting like Chase. Get out of here.
Yes.
It didn't make it any better with this half-ass apology he issued out.
Okay.
Like, people, they were already on his ass, but they really got on his ass when he came back talking about I'm a comedian who was funny enough to get on SNL. That can't be taken away. Of course, I wanted an opportunity to prove myself at SNL, but it would be too much of a distraction. I respect the decision they made. I am honestly grateful for the opportunity. So he said that, and then he turned around and said this. I respect the decision they made. I'm honestly grateful for the opportunity. I was always a Mad TV guy anyway.
Oh! Mad TV is funny. But yeah, Mad TV don't even come on no more, do it?
No, it don't.
Oh, man. He's canceled, and he loves a canceled series. That's what it is.
So he canceled all the way around.
Girl, but no, Mad TV was funnier. I'm just going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it was more so of the sick comedy that we like, because we like that satire and stuff. And that, was that parody?
Yeah.
We like that kind of stuff anyway. I mean, SNL is parody too, but I just think it's okay. I'm finna be real funky.
Please do.
SNL is like North Dallas Galleria. Mad TV is like South Dallas.
It is.
And I like that kind of comedy anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, I like SNL too, but Mad TV, I just appreciate it. Wasn't Will Ferrell on there?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No, Will Ferrell was on SNL.
Never mind.
Yeah. But still, like, SNL hadn't been funny in years. Like, I don't even laugh when I watch that show.
You might want to take this out in case you be canceled if they offer you a job.
Girl, but comedy is subjective. I ain't calling nobody a racist name. Like, I ain't calling nobody out their name.
Yeah, and you can always make funny again. So,
yeah. So it is what it is. But I don't think it's funny. But he got some nerve sitting up here on the chopping block and still talking about some. I was always a Mad TV guy anyway. Dude, stop being so salty. You already, they let you go. Just let it be.
Yeah, just let it go, because other opportunities will come, his way. I serve a God that reigns on the just and the unjust, and another opportunity will come my way. God give, us a lot of mercy, a lot of grace. So I do believe, even despite what he said, he's gonna have blessings. He's gonna have other opportunities that's bigger that comes his way, and then that's just what it is. But the feedback has been crazy on, I guess, what he's saying, and even that apology, because I guess this is I don't know what he actually does. Mark Harris, he's verified on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm guessing he's some kind of author. Or something, a real popular guy in New York. He actually said, enjoying all the here is how you like the gazebo responses. When did bigots become so fragile? One offensive comic loses a big gig for saying hateful things, and you're all like, America died today. Someone replied back to him. His name is Taylor Vigilani. He said, I'm gay and I was not offended by any of his gay remarks. I have no interest in policing what comedians can or can't say. And that actually follows what you always say. And then Mark Harris actually tweeted and said, then don't. I'm gay and I was offended and I'm not saying it. So it's not quote unquote policing. And I feel like it still is policing.
It's policing.
Because you can't tell somebody what to say when they get on that stage.
It's policing,
right?
Because it's I don't know when this became a thing, but I'm really ready for it to die down.
The cancel,
so that people can like enjoy themselves. It's like how can you really enjoy anything that anybody produce if you waiting to be offended?
Right. Just like Twitter. Twitter used to be fun. Remember we used to get back on in 2011, 2012 when Black Twitter was hot and all that. But now it's like you can't even have an opinion, because now with the rise of clout, quote unquote, and the influencers and things like that, 1 minute you're nobody, next minute you may be a social media influencer. You can't even really have an opinion because somebody gonna go and dig up them tweets from 56 weeks ago.
But that's the thing. That's what it seems like. Everybody on social media is pushing to be an influencer.
Right.
Everybody wants to be verified. Everybody wants to be that bitch or that person.
Right.
You can tell by how people tweet. Now, I understand being like trying to get your engagement up if you actually have a brand, if you actually if you're actually promoting something, if you have a product that people need,
or even if you have something to say.
Even you can have something to say, but you got people that love to reach.
Yeah, they do.
They stay reaching on Twitter.
They do.
On social media in general. It's like they always trying to go viral.
They do. And I think that's what it is, boo. It's the viral. They're trying to go viral because I have a lot of people, well, not even a lot. I engage on Twitter some, and especially after I've been drinking. Okay. No, but it was a guy. I said something about the anime. Was that digital cartoon looking thing? Yeah. And I had somebody with I forgot what I said, but he basically said, is this for clout? And I'm like, bitch, my opinion is not for clout. Like, you motherfucking reaching with your 21 followers.
So they ask you if it was for clout because you said something about anime?
Right. I had an opinion.
What did you say?
I forgot what I said. It was a drunk tweet, ma'am.
Okay. I know you love to take a few shots and lay up in the bed and rub your feet together. And tweet and go all the way in.
On Twitter. I don't know what it is about Twitter. I don't want to get on Facebook. Well, I guess I don't want to make it a Facebook account. Right. I don't want to get on Instagram. I want to attack on Twitter.
You want to attack on Twitter. That is your thing.
They be those trending topics or those my reality shows. I just get on there, act up.
You do.
I don't know what it is. I be getting a lot of likes.
See, you doing it for clout.
I'm doing it for clout. But no, I really do want it to go back, like you said, cancel the cancel culture and just. Yes. I said it. I'm sorry. I was wrong. But that's just how I felt at the time. Now, if you can give me some information of substance that makes me change my mind, or not even change my mind, make me rethink, or I didn't add that point in there, or I didn't subtract this factor, that was wrong.
Right.
If you can't do that for me, you need to shut the fuck up.
But that's the thing. That's what trips me out. It's like they always want to, people on social media in general, they act like just because they're offended, this person should not be alive.
Yeah.
Like okay, I no, I'm offended, so now you have to pay for making me feel that way.
Mm-hmm. And they hit you with that Twitter, do your thing.
Yeah, Twitter, do your thing.
What is Twitter doing?
Canceling motherfuckers, apparently.
Yeah, that is so true, boo. I mean, I just pray that this guy, gets a open door, because everybody deserves some mercy and some grace.
Mm-hmm.
And Erica Campbell said it, bitch. That's my girl. She's so pretty. Give somebody grace and mercy, because you want somebody to give it to you.
Exactly.
So yeah, he was wrong for the things that he did say, but the man still need a job. You still have to feed your family. Mm-hmm. So, maybe we will come at this cancel culture in 2020, because, they did your boy like that, Kevin Hart, and he's still doing what he needs to do and feeding his family. So. Yeah.
And it's I read somebody's reply on there about the Shane Gillis guy, about what he said. Mm-hmm. Somebody said, as you can see, your following went up tremendously, or something like that. I think he's at like 16,000 followers. Mm-hmm. When I first checked his Instagram, Twitter a week ago, I think he maybe had 1,000 and something.
1,000? Wow.
It wasn't. I could be wrong, but it wasn't 16,000. But somebody commented on his apology tweet and said, I see your following is going up. Enjoy your type of racist fans. Because he was basically saying that his following is going up because of what he said, and because what he said was racist, he's bringing out racists to follow him and agree with his narrative.
So everybody that followed him is a racist. You see what's on over Twitter?
See? And it is so strange. It's like, golly, what if people are following him because they don't think he said anything wrong?
Right. Or what if they're following him because he had the balls to say what he wanted to say? Not saying they believe in that, but like, oh, well, you still said what you said. You still stood behind it. Mm-hmm. And like you said, the little half-ass apology. I don't think it's half-assed. The last part was funky.
That's what I was talking about, was half-assed. When he said, I was always a Mad TV guy anyway. Like, no, don't try to crack jokes in this. You can't. This is where you cannot crack a joke.
Yeah, just go ahead and take that little whooping or whatever.
Take your L, dog, and keep it moving.
Yeah, but I don't think that. And even if it wasn't 16,000 or even at 1,000, I mean, now that it's 16,000, even if it came from 1,000, or even if it was over 1,000, he's still going up in those numbers, and it's still going to be people to pay to see him when he's performing in town. It's still going to be those people that if he gets movie opportunities, they are going to pay their coin to watch.
He's still going to tour.
Yeah, just like Mr. Harris here, the guy that I just said he's verified on Twitter. The Shane's still gonna get the following. Yeah, and I definitely apologize, but people feel the way that they feel about whether it's gay or straight, black or white. And like I said, I may, sound like a hypocrite or a little bit of a devil's advocate, because, like I said, somebody will be like, well, you didn't say that when they were hanging blacks and when Martin Luther King Jr. was marching.
But hanging blacks and trying to be funny are two completely different things.
Yeah, but if somebody make a
you already
joke
know how they
out
do
of it, I'm gonna jump on stage. Don't talk about that noose.
Right. Now the creator of SNL, Lorne Michaels, ain't his name Lauren?
Lauren. You like Lauren with
Lorne
the E.
Michaels. Lorne Michaels. He issued a statement talking about, after talking with Shane Gillis, we have decided that he will not be joining SNL. We want SNL to have a variety of voices and point of view within the show. Okay. The language he used is offensive, hurtful, and unacceptable. We are sorry that we did not see these clips earlier, and that our vetting process has not been up to our standard.
Who working in HR?
Apparently somebody didn't do enough research. I
know,
guess.
when you start using words like betting, you mean what you mean.
And you ain't getting no second chance.
Yeah, so he is gonna have to go to Mad TV. But no, I definitely feel like, was he the EP?
Who?
Lauren.
He the CEO.
CEO?
Shit, he in the head nigga in charge.
I know he's a producer too. Well, he said what he said, and that's the man with the dollar, and he the one that write the checks. And if he ain't the one that write the checks, it trickle on down from when he called the checks to be wrote. Mm-hmm. So he said what he said. Right. And I feel like, that is your business, and you can, say who works there and who doesn't. Mm-hmm. Like I said again, I don't think he should have lost his job, or maybe even ran it out. I wonder what that conversation was like, though. I'm nosy.
Man, I bet he was crying. My feelings would have been hurt.
I know. What do you say? Hey, we heard that podcast back in 2018.
Yeah.
When he talked to you, still feel like that?
Yeah, even in the other guy that they hired on, he's Asian American, mm-hmm. and he went to bat for him and basically was like, hey, I forgive him. I wasn't offended. Basically saying, let him keep his job.
So they got his approval.
And then SNL was like, we don't want the ratings to go down any further than what they already are.
Oh. You think SNL doing that bad? It be coming on.
They not doing bad apparently. Mm-hmm. They've been on TV for years. They not doing that bad apparently.
Girl, they up there with the Simpsons, child.
They have outlived In Living Color, Mad TV, all that. They have outlived.
Girl, every what is this? Is it sketch comedy?
Yeah.
I'm in a Living Color fan. I need to bring KeLanna and RiRi back.
For real,
I love him. But no, seriously, I pray for blessings on Shane. Lauren had to do what he had to do for his business, and then that's just what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's just what it is. So we just want to basically quick hit this topic because it was something that we thought was weird, and just something that's been going along. Like we're seeing a trend with this cancel culture. Like everybody who they set to cancel is being canceled.
They really are, and if they're not being canceled, they're on their way to cancellation. They're on their way. They're on their chopping block.
They are on the chopping block.
But that's another thing. I guess it brings me to this real quick, because I know we gotta be out. The whole comment, people thinking they have an opinion about your life. Mm-hmm. Have you ever really looked in the comment section of people's Instagram or even Twitter when people post something or say something?
That's the first place I go.
The comments, right? People really think that they have an entitlement to your life. Like I told you before, who was it? It was a comic, I believe. Yeah, the person slips my mind right now. But no. Luther Vandross. It was Luther Vandross. Somebody mentioned something with seeing him in concert live or something. Someone in the comments had the audacity to say, I'm lying. It was AJ Johnson, the comedian.
Yeah, the comedian. Okay.
Yeah. Someone was like, I took my girl to see AJ Johnson one day. That's my boy, blue, blue, blue. But, she was a headache or something. I was saying that to say this.
Who was the headache? The girlfriend?
The girlfriend. Quit imposing your fucking ideas and thoughts in people's comments about them or the subject matter because we didn't ask you.
Hold on. Wait. So the guy commented under a post. Who was the post of? AJ Johnson?
Yeah, I guess he had something, or somebody had said that they saw him in concert, or saw him in comedy or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It was like a throwback or something.
So they went to a live show. They said that I saw AJ Johnson.
Yeah, he was cool. That's one of my favorite comedians. And I don't know why I was thinking rapper. My favorite comedians, blah blah blah. And then the person gonna say, yeah, I saw him. He was dope. Blah blah blah. He was funny. But the person that took me, my ex, basically saying they couldn't stand them or they happy they got rid of that person. What the fuck do they have to do with this post? You just went to see the show. Why you just can't say that's what it is? That's a throwback memory and be done.
Right.
Nobody gives a damn. That comment section need to be policed.
The comment section is so toxic. It's ridiculous.
It is, but it's funny sometimes. But it is.
Sometimes people are in the comments and they say some funny stuff, and you just there to have a good time in the comment section.
Right.
Other times
in the comment section.
Yeah, you just there to have a good time in the comment section. I just came to read some comments. Ain't nothing too major.
Okay.
But then you got other people in there who are really voicing their opinions about, like, first of all, you follow me.
That's what's so funny.
First of all, you follow me. And then you comment something negative under my post when you follow me.
You follow me.
I didn't ask you to follow me. I'm not asking you to comment. I'm not even asking you to like my pictures. But yet and still, here we are.
You follow me and you have something to say about my family, about my dress, about my shoes, about my man, about my home. Mm-hmm. But you follow me. But it's because people are they are so detached, man. It's ridiculous. It's like you don't even realize that you're talking to an actual person. Celebrities are real people, guys. If you don't know, celebrities are people.
Yeah, celebrities are people, and sometimes they browse their own damn comments.
Right.
And you sitting up here, sitting at the house on the couch, watching my every move, commenting on every little thing that I do. That's why I never understand when people get in Beyonce's comments and bash her. Like,
they don't like the beehive and they don't like the queen bee.
Right. They are, and like one of the top comments that I see people post under Beyonce. I can't wait till y'all stop worshiping these idols. I can't wait for y'all to start. I can't wait for y'all to have the same energy that y'all put into Beyonce. You could be putting into your such and such and this and that and that. First of all, how do you know these people aren't business owners and fans of Beyonce? Right. How do you know these are not spiritual leaders, somebody who got a whole ministry and still like Beyonce?
Right.
Y'all got to stop trying to generalize people just because you don't like Beyonce. You trying to make somebody else feel bad for liking her.
Right. Yeah, and I get the whole, I guess, idol worshiping, celebrity worship. I get that because sometimes I do feel like they put all the celebrities on a pedestal, and it don't even have to be that way. But at the same time, if you like that person, you like that person. Mm-hmm. You know, it is what it is. But why are you in the comments too? You wouldn't know I was on here unless you was on here.
Right.
So, you know, if you don't like that I am posting about my girl or commenting about my girl or those twins look great or whatever you're saying, you obviously like something or somebody because you're here to tell me that. Mm-hmm. And if you wasn't with it, you wouldn't be in the comments anyway. You know what I'm saying? If you wasn't a true fan of Beyonce or whoever that this celebrity is. So I do feel like with the whole comment section, y'all need to chill.
Right.
Y'all need to chill the fuck out because y'all be on there going in. Y'all be talking shit. Y'all got people coming out their character.
Yeah.
Just because you want to say what you said. Yeah. You think you need leaks. I said what I said.
I said what I said. I'm telling you, they be giving it to, what's the other girl name, the comedian? They be giving it to Amanda Seales too.
Really?
Yes, girl. They be giving it to her. First of all, it's her page. It's her opinion.
Right.
Whether you agree with her opinion or not. What gives you the right to go on there and try to say that ain't true because this and that and that and that and that? Yeah, okay. Everybody loves a healthy debate. But when you purposely going on here putting somebody down, that's not effective at all. It's so weird to me how they sit up and, especially the guys, like they will watch her IG stories and they call her a man hater and all that kind of stuff. They call her a man hater because she called out behaviors like toxic behaviors.
Right. I remember because when we had that debate with the Cardi B thing and you had, you know, we pulled it up and you said it, you know, when he went to her show or something, Offset, trying to apologize, and Amanda did break it down. Why are you coming to my workplace with this? I do have to work with these people. How you know they're gonna hire me again?
Right.
Yeah, Cardi is hot right now, but it's still her workplace. That venue was her workplace. She might not go to a 9-to-5 like we do, but that is the workplace.
That's her workplace.
If they hire her to open at the American Airlines Center or whatever, that's her workplace. We don't need Offset trying to come into the building and you know, he don't have a contract with them. She do.
Right.
So
yeah, and that's the thing. Like, and people they get confused because although Amanda Seales is a comedian, she also has a podcast.
Right.
So
she's militant.
Yeah. So she's basically like she's a content creator.
Right.
So of course she's gonna throw out these ideas. She's gonna throw out, you know, her opinion on popular topics. For one, because she might just be very opinionated. For two, she probably feel like, okay, well this something that needs to be said. Right. I don't see people addressing it from this aspect, so let me come at you with this angle.
I think she always wants to give us a woman's point of view, and I feel like Amanda always want to give us a black woman's point of view. So I feel like she feels that she has to be that entity that speaks up, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So I think that's how she feels, because I guess our opinions kind of get put to the back burner because we are women, and you know, we are black women. So she has that platform, and I do think she used her platform for positivity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And some people don't like seeing it. They don't like to see. That's why a lot of people do comment, because they want to be what they see, but they don't have enough guts to do it.
Right.
So the easiest thing to do is hate in the comment section, because it's like, oh man, I wish I was that opinionated. I wish I was that outspoken. I wish I was that brave enough to stand by my word.
Right.
Well, that ain't me. So let me just go ahead and disagree and be combative. You know,
be past combative. Oh, child. I can't. But no, I do feel like though, at times we do need a social media break, especially when it comes to those damn comments, because people can be just downright abusive.
Yeah, they can.
And it's not even your life and your business.
Yeah, it's not. That's why I look forward to my little social media break that I have coming up. And I'm gonna take that time off to focus on myself and my mental and my health.
And you don't need the backing of social media to complete these things. I mean, because before social media, you know, you were able to get everything that you wanted done on the platform, you know, on your platform. And it's just you and people in general. You were able to still do hair, makeup, whatever your calling was, without social media. And we do recognize that social media is a big thing, people, but it is also okay to clear your mind, get your spirit right and everything. Just like with the Leela Rashawn thing a couple of months back.
Right.
I think after all that stuff came out with the cheating and all that, I don't want to go into that, but basically saying she erased everything.
Yeah. And sometimes you have to do that. You gotta step away, man.
Yeah, just
gotta be done with it.
Yeah, because social media, I don't care that much. That's why I don't have a Facebook. I'm happy for us, and we're gonna have a good time on our little 3 months away from social media. Probably longer, y'all. We might get away and don't like it, but we'll still be doing the podcast, right?
Yeah, of course. We're gonna still do the podcast. It's gonna come out every Sunday or Monday.
Well, Monday.
Yeah, every Monday. And we're just gonna take that time to focus on us and get better and be better people. So we really do hope y'all enjoyed this special episode of After That. I'm KeLanna Spiller.
I am RiRi Darnell.
No Jherica Jay or BEC.
Okay, I was listening to that in Jherica voice.
Thank y'all for listening.
All right, then.
Thank you guys so much for tuning into After That with your girl,
KeLanna Spiller,
RiRi Darnell,
Jherica Jay, and BEC.
Please be sure to follow us across all social media platforms at After That. That is AFTERTHAAET.
Again,
After That. AFTERTHAAET. Thank you.
You was sure about that, ET.